YouTube channel Beer Biceps with 7 million subscribers is hacked. India's Supreme Court's YouTube channel is hacked. Amitabh Bachchan's Twitter account is hacked. Hrithik Roshan's Facebook account is hacked. Bharat Pay's account is hacked. And more than 37,000 user data is compromised. Someone has hacked Amazon Prime account and stolen Amazon Pay balance completely. Is your social media account safe? Is it hacking proof? Do you have enough measures to prevent it from being hacked? When you go online, never assume that your privacy is secure. When you enter the internet, malware or spyware could infect your mobile device and could steal all your data, including photos, contacts, username, passwords, banking information, and your browsing behavior. Everything can be tracked and could be stolen. It is high time that everyone using the internet need to know the basics of cybersecurity threats. Watch this video till the end to learn more about cybersecurity threats and how to protect your mobile from being hacked. We use WhatsApp every day. It is one of the major targets for the hackers. It could be hacked in the following ways. One-time verification code. We generally don't share it, right? But hackers could use different social engineering and they could approach us with different scenarios and try to trick us to share the one-time verification code. Second approach is WhatsApp forward call. Again, hackers could use different tricks and social engineering to make us dialing to weird numbers. Once we dial these numbers, it will activate the call forwarding to the hacker's number. And they try to install the WhatsApp and choose to receive the OTP via call. Once the call is forwarded, they will receive the OTP. They could register the WhatsApp with your mobile number. Another approach is WhatsApp spyware. When your mobile is infected with spyware, they could spy on your WhatsApp and all your mobile activities. WhatsApp web access. When you keep your mobile phone unlocked for some time, if someone wants to spy on your WhatsApp, they could scan QR code from WhatsApp web access and they get access to your WhatsApp completely. How to check if your WhatsApp is being hacked? Open your WhatsApp, go to the top right corner, there is a 3 dots. Click on it, tap the linked devices. Here you can see how many devices are logged on with your WhatsApp. If you have not done it, log out from all these devices. When you detect suspicious activities like someone is saying they received a message which you have not sent, then there is a possibility that your WhatsApp is hacked. There are few settings which you can do to protect your WhatsApp from being hacked. Similar to WhatsApp, all our social media accounts could be hacked. Most of the social media platforms having two-step verification or two-factor authentication. You can enable these settings to prevent it from easily hacked. Nowadays, spyware is becoming a major threat. Someone could install spyware in your mobile device and they could track all your browsing behavior, steal all your personal and confidential data, and they can do screen capturing and they can receive all the keystrokes information from your mobile. Spyware is installed for 3 purposes. First one is to steal your money from the bank accounts. Second one is done by marketing agencies to monitor your browsing behaviors and push the advertisements in applications when we are browsing the internet. Third one is stealing the data and threatening people for money. How is spyware installed? Spyware is installed by us unknowingly. How? When we are clicking the links from unknown sender in email, when we download some files from WhatsApp from unknown numbers, when we are clicking the links from text messages or any other messaging platform, when you visit malicious websites, adult content websites, there is a possibility that spyware could infect your mobile. It is also installed when we are downloading and installing free games, free memory cleaning applications, and memory booster, performance booster, all these applications sometimes also having the spyware. When we share our personal information like travel details and all other details in social media, hackers could use this information and approach us with authentic information of our background, and they could trick us to click some links. These are called phishing emails. When we click the ads from malicious websites or normal web browser websites, it could also download spyware. When we are giving our mobile to kids for playing, we don't know what they are clicking, which ads they are clicking, and what links they are tapping. It could also open the gateway for spyware and malware. QR code phishing, that is called quizzing. When we scan some unknown QR codes, it could open malicious websites, and when we click the links, it could also download the spyware. How to detect if spyware is installed in our mobile? When your mobile performance slows down and battery drains faster than usual and there is some freezing in applications, you can suspect in spyware, and use your sixth sense. When you suspect that you could be spied, then make sure that you are checking it. We can also check it by verifying the settings installed from unknown sources in Android phone. If this setting is enabled, there is a possibility that spyware is installed. How to protect our mobile from spyware? We need to have antivirus software. We know in physical real world how things could be stolen. We don't think twice to buy the lock for our houses, right? Similarly, we should not think about spending money for getting a paid antivirus software. Always keep all the applications up to date. Update to the latest apps because it could have security patches. And also keep your operating system up to date. Never type any username password in public Wi-Fi. Never click or open any links or files sent by unknown contacts. Never share your mobile to kids for playing games without supervision. There are some settings which could prevent us from getting malware installed. Some apps don't need camera, location or microphone permission. When we are installing the app, we should be careful before giving the permission. Never install any apps from unknown sources. When you are installing any apps from Google Play Store, make sure that it is from official sources. Make sure you back up your data regularly into hard disk. Nowadays, we cannot protect us from being tracked online. When we are browsing the websites, all the websites are having cookies. They track all your browsing behavior, your preference, they store username, password, and all the information you are typing in the browser. Cookies are set by the websites to provide personalized experience for the user. When we visit the websites, cookies collect all the information and sending it to the website servers. The more dangerous part is third-party cookies. Major social media platforms, online marketing agencies pushing their cookies into the websites and collecting all the browsing behavior. When we visit social media platforms or browsing, they are pushing the personalized ads. The advertisement will follow wherever you go. Cookies are used for providing personalized and convenience browsing, but at the same time, it is a security threat because when this information is shared with third parties, it could compromise our confidential data. When we visit the website for the first time, you could see that there is a pop-up asking for accept or decline cookies. We generally don't think too much and accept the cookies and start browsing. When you check the cookie policy and terms and conditions, you will be surprised to see the number of cookies we are accepting. It is almost impossible to browse the internet without being tracked, but we can limit it to certain extent. With the browser settings, we can block third-party cookies, but it will impact the browsing experience. It is a trade-off between convenience browsing and compromising the personal data. Google Chrome is planning to block the third-party cookies by 2025. Best practice is to delete the cookies regularly and clear the browsing history as well. We can use private browsing or incognito browsing. When we open the browser, by default, it opens normal browser. We can open the incognito tabs and start browsing. When we close the browser, all the cookies, history, all the data we entered will be cleared. But when we again open the browser, we will have to enter username and password because all these information are cleared in the incognito browsing when we close it. We can also disable autofill data. It remembers username, password, address and all the personal information and providing suggestions. It is recommended to disable this autofill settings. Browsers saving the payment method by default. It will save credit card information. It is better to disable this payment method option in settings. Awareness about cookies and browser settings is very important when we are browsing in public computers like library or browsing center. Please make sure to clear all your browsing history before closing the browser in public computers. Or we can use incognito browsing and close the browser after the session. We can block third-party cookies with browser settings, but they invented another method to track our online activities, that is tracking pixels. It is a very tiny picture, that is 1 pixel cross 1 pixel size, which is embedded in the websites and emails. When we open the websites or when we open the email, these tracking pixels are downloaded into the machine and they start tracking and transmitting the data to its server. Tracking pixels is used by email senders to check if we have opened the email and read the email. Spammers also could use it. When we open the spam emails, it gets notified to the sender that our email is a valid email. Usually they send to random emails, and when we open, it gets confirmed that it is a valid email and they start bombarding with lots of spam emails. So never open the emails from unknown sender. Public Wi-Fi is the playing field for hackers. When we are connected to public Wi-Fi in airports, railway stations and cafeterias, hackers also connected to the same Wi-Fi could intercept your browsing information. To protect our user ID, password and whatever we are browsing in public Wi-Fi, we need virtual private network, VPN. VPN is encrypting the data transmitted from our mobile device and it transmit it to the middleman like another server which is placed in some foreign countries. This is called tunneling. So hackers cannot intercept the data transmitted from our mobile device to the remote server. From remote server, it transmits the data to the original destination. It will have the IP address of remote server. So IP address of our own mobile device or laptop is swapped with the remote server IP address. So it provides anonymity. Even if our data is compromised, when it is transmitted from remote server to the destination, since it does not have the location data to a certain extent, it protects from being hacked. Since VPN is swapping the IP address, if any apps which depends on the location services could be impacted. So when we are using location specific app or location dependent apps, we can disable the VPN and use the applications. Since VPN is encrypting and transmitting it to the remote server, it slows down the internet speed and also it consumes some additional mobile data. To prevent the slow internet due to VPN, we can use split tunneling. That is only for banking and websites where username password is required. We can use VPN and disable the VPN for applications like streaming or any other applications. VPN is illegal in some countries like China, North Korea. So when we are using VPN, we should be careful about the location where we are using. VPN does not provide antivirus protection, so we need to have antivirus separately purchased. Most of the antivirus software is coming bundled with VPN. Some VPN providers stores the information what we are transmitting from our mobile device to the remote server and they are selling it to third parties. So it is more dangerous than using without VPN. So always buy the VPN from reputed antivirus companies. Never use free VPN services. They can collect the information and sell it to third parties. If you are not ready to pay for VPN, it is okay, but never ever enter any username password in the public Wi-Fi. In the era of online world, it is a basic life skill to know about internet security and cyber security threats. Thank you for watching.